Okay guys, so the look for today, this is this look. It is based off of Lisa from Silent Hill, Lisa Garland. She is in the first game, she is in the movie, and she is also in Silent Hill Shattered Memories. So, if you like this look, please keep watching. Now, as you can see, this is definitely, can be used as any variation, like a stigmata look, or just a general bloody look. I, explain how I got the blood to look the way it is, and it's honestly just lipstick and eyeshadow, just like in my last tutorial. So, if you want to see this look, please keep watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is take my matte mauve palette from E.L.F. And the eye is very simple. I'm honestly only just going to be using this crease brush just because that's all I need to use. I'm going to dip into this medium pink color here, and I'm going to dust that all over the lids and blend that up into the... Okay, once I've done that, I'm going to take the tan color right here, and I'm just going to blend that throughout the crease into the inner corner. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to take the darkest mauve color, and I'm just getting a very, very tiny bit on my brush. You probably can't see that, but I am just going to place that right on the outer corner and swirl it around and just blend it very, very, just a very tiny bit up. Alright, now that I've done that, I am going to be... Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to be taking this white eyeliner pencil. This is Wet n Wild Coloricon white. And I'm going to be lining my waterline and smudging it into the lash line, because we're going to be using this as a base to put our blood mixture-ish and red shadow on. Alright, you don't have to be clean with this. You can see that I wasn't. I'm just going to blend this out a little bit. And I am going to take the red from my E.L.F. Luxe palette. It looks like this. If you have a true red, it would probably work a lot better. But I'm going to take this red, and I'm going to take, well, I don't have my drama palette right now, so I'm going to take this black from the Silver Lining palette and mix that with the red, and I'm going to pat that over the white liner and blend that down. Okay, now that I've done that, you can see it's kind of bruised, and you can see that the white liner has turned a blood red. There's still a little bit of white, but that's alright. Next, we are going to be taking our trusty, really crappy red lipstick that's broken everywhere, and it still has some black on it from my Scarlet tutorial. So I'm going to be taking this brush, this flat, fluffy brush that I ruined. I would suggest using a small synthetic brush, and I'm just going to paint the lipstick under my eyes, just to make it look like I'm crying blood. Okay, just to show you what I've been doing, it really helps if you just take your brush, just swipe it over a few times, and then, I need to see my mirror a little bit. Okay, you can see that. Just lightly dab it on, and that will make it it will blend it out, and it will keep the wet texture of the lipstick, because you don't want it to be extremely smooth, because blood is very thick. If you actually have fake blood, this will work a lot better, but I currently do not, and I went to the store the other day and could not find any fake blood, surprisingly enough. So I'm just going to do a little bit more, and we can go on to... Okay, what I'm going to do next, before we move on away from the eyes, is I'm going to take my finger and just dip it in this black, so you just get a little bit on, and I'm going to take it and lightly place it over where I've put some of the lipstick. Just because this lipstick shade it is a true red, but it's very hard to build up in true red. So I'm just going to do that so you can see, and it looks really weird. But I'm just going to go back with the brush and blend that into the color so it's much darker. And definitely concentrate this black under the eyes where the blood would be the darkest, and fade it out towards the cheeks where you have it so that this blood looks slightly older. Now you could actually do it opposite now that I think about it, where the blood would be very red up here and more scabbed and brown down here. But since I've already done this, oops. Anyways, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work, I want to do the lips next, just because we're going to be having blood from the nose and the forehead as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is, if your lips are a little chapped like mine is, you want to use a conditioning balm before you do this, and this is just E.L.F. Therapeutic Conditioning Balm, and this is vanilla cream. It comes in strawberry, blackberry, and orange as well. So I'm just going to do this and let it set. Let it sit into your lips for a minute until it's not completely like on there, and make sure you rub it in very well just so your lips are nice and moist. Okay, once the lip balm is settled and mostly absorbed, you can go ahead and wipe away any excess that hasn't absorbed. I just let this sit for about 10 minutes. So I had enough time just to make my lips not chapped. I'm going to be using this N.Y.C lipstick, and this is in 404B Air Kiss. Of course, it's not going to focus, but I'm going to do it anyway. And it's just this very light pinky red. And I'm going to lightly apply that to my lips. Okay, once I have that on, as you can see, it's very similar to my actual lip color. It's just a little bit darker. I'm going to go ahead and start working on, excuse me, my nose. So I'm going to have this nostril be bleeding rather than this one, since we have our eye bleeding over here. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to get lipstick on the brush, and I'm just going to start painting inside of my nostril and bring that down. And make sure you feather it out around the nostril like blood would actually be coming out, so that you get a very believable effect. As you can see, I have the blood inside as well. So I'm going to go ahead. Okay, so now you can probably see the reason why I put on the lipstick first. Is because I'm having the nosebleed extend all the way down to my chin. Now I'm going to do the same thing and just take a little bit of this black on my finger and blend it in where I believe. Okay, once I have that done, the final thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my forehead. Basically, it's just the same procedure as before. I'm going to be working. Oh, okay, hold on a second. I'm messing myself up. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be starting towards the middle, and I'm going to be bringing it across this eye, and that's why I haven't done anything to this eye. Because if you watch the video, I will link it below, she begins bleeding a lot from her forehead, and it just starts covering her face. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that you can see I have this started, I just kind of want to show you guys what I'm doing. I'm pulling back my hairline a little bit, and I'm really working this into just where my very, very front roots are, so that when my hair is down, it doesn't just look like it's coming out of the middle of my forehead, because you want it to look like it's coming from your scalp. And then I'm just working that down across my eye. Okay, so that about concludes it for my Lisa the Nurse look for Halloween. This could definitely be like a stigmata look or just a general bloody face look using very available, very cheap products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and as always, if you'd like to see something in particular, feel free to comment on my videos, my page, send me a message. There's definitely more to come for Halloween. I have quite a few things planned, especially if I can get the money for it. And it's looking good this year because I am going to be taking care of my grandmother for a few days this month. And my aunt is going to be paying me. So, yeah. I will talk to you guys soon. And bye. Okay, guys. So, the look for today, this is this look. It is based off of Lisa from Silent Hill, Lisa Garland. She is in the first game, she is in the movie, and she is also in Silent Hill Shattered Memories. So, if you like this look, please keep watching. Now, as you can see, this is definitely, can be used as any variation, like a stigmata look, or just a general bloody look. I explain how I got the blood to look the way it is, and it's honestly just lipstick and eyeshadow, just like in my last tutorial. So if you want to see this look, please keep watching.